Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Next Goal Wins. Today we're talking about the FA Cup game that takes place this weekend, this Sunday. It's Leicester against Tottenham. Everyone knows we've got them twice in a week. We've got them again on Wednesday in the Premier League. But first, will we carry on our FA Cup adventure, which starts this weekend, obviously, as it's the third round up and down the country, teams starting what could be a memorable journey in the FA Cup. Now, when the draw came out, obviously Tottenham's one where people are a bit, it's a Premier League team, we play them all the time, bit of a boring tie really, and I have to say I felt the same. It is a bit of a boring tie, you know. Tottenham away as well in London, a few days before we play them in the league. The motivation's not going to be there. What kind of squad will we put out? What kind of squad will Tottenham put out? Who knows? I mean, you can see I've put kind of my player to watch from Tottenham's point of view as Son, and I've purely put that because I'm not sure what kind of team Tottenham are going to go for. I don't know if people like Dele Alli, I don't know if Harry Kane, I'm not sure if Lamella, these kind of players are going to be playing, Eriksen. So I've had to put a player in there who I'm pretty certain will be playing Son. I think he'll play. I'm not sure if he'll make much of an impact on the game. I mean, I've seen him play obviously a bit this season. Obviously, he scored a few weeks ago against Watford, that decisive goal, which was a bit controversial. But I've put him there as my player to watch because I think he can be dangerous. He's going to want to prove a point in this game if he plays. He's going to want to show Pochettino what he can do, push for that Premier League starting place. And that's really what this cup game is about for both sides. I think Leicester kind of will feel the same. It's an opportunity for these players. You can see at the top I've put kind of my lightning performance of the week, which is who needs to step up and shine and who needs to show what they can do, and I've put the Leicester City strikers for that, and that's purely because Vardy's going to start every game, we know that, but Ulloa, Kramaric, Okazaki, you know, Demarai Gray's coming in now. I could have put him as there, but he's more of a winger. One of those has to stake a claim to be the second striker in this squad because the January transfer window is open now. We could go out and buy a player if we want to, a second striker who can play alongside Vardy. So one of those three is going to have to make a claim in this starting lineup. Whoever of them plays, if it is two of them, if it's just one of them, whoever plays has to show what they're capable of and what they can do. If it is Kramaric especially, he needs to show what he's capable of, score a goal, score 2 goals, do something to show Ranieri he should be in his Premier League squad at least, not just the starting 11. Now, people like, we know Jamie Vardy's not going to play, obviously he's just had a minor operation. I can't imagine we're going to go with a strong team. Someone left a comment on my video recently saying that they think it'll be a weakened team and the kind of team they put, and I have to go along those lines. I think Schwarzer will play. I can see Vasilevsky playing, Ben Loan playing, I can see Chilwell, obviously he's back off alone, him playing, maybe Liam Moore playing instead of one of those two centre-backs because he's back off his loan. Right back I think will be Delat, and I think it'll be that kind of thing. I think, you know, King's going to play in the middle. I can see people like that coming in and being given an opportunity to make an impact. Now, someone we're all going to look out for, and hopefully he plays, is Demarai Gray. Obviously, the new signing. What are we going to make of this 19-year-old? The FA Cup's a perfect chance to chuck him in and see what he can do. Now, we don't really matter about, it doesn't really matter to us too much as fans, I think, this season because of how we're doing in the league. I think the players will still want to win because, you know, it's another game, it's momentum. We've obviously got them in a few days afterwards, so we don't want to really kind of lose and drop momentum off. But a few years ago when we got promoted from a championship, we lost to Stoke in the FA Cup, and that was really the driving force after that to knuckle down on the league. All roads lead to the Premier League at that point, and we got there. So maybe if we lose this game, all kind of roads will lead to the Champions League focus. We'll all be focused on that, and the points total will mean far more than a good FA Cup run. Now, last season, obviously we played Tottenham in the FA Cup, and that win in that at the White Hart Lane, we won 2-1. I'm sure a lot of you remember it. Townsend scored a penalty early for Tottenham. Looked like it was going to be going, but it looks like we were going to lose the game. 83rd minute, I think it was, 84th minute, Ulloa scored, and then you're thinking, brilliant, we've got a replay out of it. But at the same time, you were thinking, ooh, we're focusing on staying up. Do we really want to replay? But it didn't matter in the end because Jeffrey Schlupp in the last minute scored. We won 2-1 at the Lane. We'd obviously, we lost to them as well last season at the Lane, 4-3, that quite famous game again, when it was kind of our last away game we lost in a long time. With that day, we didn't play badly, I never thought, in that game, but we gave away too many goals. Obviously, Harry Kane scored a hat-trick, and we scored an own goal. I think Jeff Schlupp scored an own goal just near the end before Nugent scored kind of a consolation third at the end to make the scoreline more respectable, but we didn't play bad that day. Tottenham this season are a bit of a different prospect though, we know, but they're really pushing for a title, not just top 4 this season. Tottenham have got a really solid squad, started the Premier League really well, and I think they're going to cause us massive problems no matter who they put out. And obviously if it's 2 weakened teams, the game's going to be a bit less of an affair, but you know, it's on TV, people are going to want to make an impact for themselves. Kramaric scored against Villa in the Cup last year, so hopefully with him, this will be a chance for him to show what he can do. And as I said, last season, that game was a driving force for us to stay up that win in the Cup. We obviously beat Newcastle as well in the Cup, and they just kept the ball rolling. I don't think it's the same this year. I don't think that a win is going to kind of get our motivation up or get the players to play better necessarily, but a win never hurts. I mean, I know some people are saying, and I've mentioned earlier in this video, that maybe if we don't win, it might help us in the long run, but you never want to lose football games. I don't care who you are, whether it's Ben Chilwell playing, or whether it's Jamie Vardy playing, or whether it's Cristiano Ronaldo playing, or whether it's me playing at a Sunday League. You don't want to lose football games, no matter how irrelevant or relevant they are. Still, inside you, you'll feel disappointed if you lose games. So I think both teams are going to have that mindset. Now, if we do win, then obviously kind of attention will turn to that draw and who we get in the 4th round. Obviously if we get a favourable 4th round draw, you've got 5th round, quarter-final, and the longer you progress in these tournaments, the more you care about them. I mean, once kick-off comes, we're all going to want Leicester City to win, but it is kind of a free hit, because if we lose, fans aren't going to be disappointed, Ranieri's not going to get down on them, and attention does turn back to the league. But as I said, it's more of an opportunity for these players to stake a claim to play week in, week out, for us, for people like Demarai Gray to show us all what he can do. I'm not expecting massive amounts from him, I'm not expecting him to come in and be a world beater, but if we can just see what he can do, to show people what he can do. Tottenham the same, I'm sure, for all their fans, they'll just kind of be thinking this is a massive chance for us to win the league this season, so the FA Cup could come in the way, but both teams, us and Tottenham, have quite a good historical record in Cups, in League Cups and FA Cups, so you know, it's kind of a free hit for both teams. If you lose, it's not the end of the world. If you win, it's good. I mean, there's no really other way of saying it. It is really a free hit. Now, obviously, the only time we've played Tottenham this season, we drew 1-0 earlier in the season. Dele Alli scored for Tottenham. Obviously, since then, he's gone on to be a household name now, playing for Tottenham week in, week out. And Riyad Mahrez scored for us, and he's gone on to do the same. So, that game earlier in the season, I remember Kane hadn't scored in a while, didn't score in that game either, but again, looked dangerous, and it looked like we were going to lose that game until Mahrez scored just after Dele Alli scored. So, I'm not sure that game's going to kind of be a lead on to this game. I think 2 different teams will play, and I think 2 different manager mindsets will be in place. I think both will go in with their mindset to their players, but it's not the end of the world if you lose this game, lads. Now, like I said, it's on TV. Hopefully you're going to be watching it. Any travelling fans, I've left like stuff for London timetables and stuff in the description if any of you need that. Also, please leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think the score will be in this game. Do you care about the FA Cup? Also, what do you think we should do in this competition if we progress? Do we focus on the FA Cup if we get further in it? Or do we stay focused on the league, which is obviously a massive opportunity for us this season? Please like the video, as always, to show your constant support for me. And please subscribe so you never miss a Leicester City video. Hopefully we can win this weekend. Come on, you foxes.